You are 21. You are a YC founder. Your bed is the top bunk in a hacker house. You work 120-hour weeks in the room below it. The bed costs $1,650 a month. Your co-founder sleeps in the bunk under you. His name is Elias. All of it ends on a stage at YC Demo Day. You get 60 seconds up there. Only one of you is standing there. 4 blocks down your street, a company rents a 6-bedroom house for $27,000 a month. Same street, same city, 2 different planets. You think the distance between those 2 houses is effort. It is not. You will outwork the people in that house. That is not the variable. One question runs under all 12 weeks. What do the 120 hours actually buy? Demo Day gives you one answer. A cap table gives you the real one, 6 months later. Level 1. The bunk bed. You share the room with 5 other people. 6 laptops, 6 chargers, 1 window. Nobody here is famous. Nobody here is over 25. The bed is $1,650 a month, and that is the ordinary rate. In San Francisco, $900 gets you a bunk in a triple. A private room starts near $1,600. A studio starts near $2,000. So the bunk is not poverty. It is a choice you made in the most expensive city in the country. Everything else costs too. A single person in San Francisco spends roughly $2,600 a month before rent. Groceries alone run about $560. You are burning savings at over $4,000 a month. You do not have a company yet. You have a product with 11 users. 4 of them are friends. Now do the arithmetic on the number you keep saying out loud. 120 hours a week is 17 hours a day, 7 days a week. That comes to 119. Round it up and you have your slogan. 17 hours leaves 7. 7 hours for everything else. Eating, showering, getting anywhere, sleeping. So you sleep 5 hours. Every night, for months. 5 hours a night is not discipline. It is the clinical description of chronic sleep deprivation. Attention gets worse. Memory gets worse. Judgment gets worse. Immune function drops. Nobody in that room says any of that out loud. What they say is that they only got 4. Elias is better at the product than you are. You are better with people. That balance holds for exactly 9 weeks. You do not know that yet. Across the hall are Maya and Tom. They are together, and they are also co-founders. They have been building the same thing for a year. They are further along than you. In 6 days, the application closes. Level 2. The application. The form is about 15 questions. Team, idea, market, progress, story. You rewrite it 30 times in 4 days. Elias films the video on the fire escape because the room is too loud. Here is what you are applying into. More than 10,000 companies apply every 3 months. That is not a typo. Every 3 months. Winter 2026 took 199 of them. Spring took 193. That is 2% at the very best. Reported acceptance runs down toward 1. You are not competing against your friends. You are competing against 10,000 strangers who also stopped sleeping. Elias asks the honest question at 2 in the morning. Why us? You do not have an answer. You have a demo and 11 users. You send it anyway. That is the entire skill at this stage. Then nothing happens for weeks. That part is never in the story people tell later. You keep building because there is nothing else to do. Users go from 11 to 40, then to 38. Maya and Tom apply on the last night. Tom tells you they almost did not. Then the email lands. You get an interview. Level 3, the 10 minutes. The interview is about 10 minutes long. Video. 2 or 3 partners. You can expect 40 to 80 questions in that window. That is roughly 10 seconds each. They interrupt you. They interrupt you constantly. That is not rudeness. That is the format. You have rehearsed for 9 days. Rehearsal barely helps. The whole thing is built to test what you already know. 10 minutes. Then the call ends and you are standing in a hallway. You hear back the same day. You are in. Maya and Tom are in. Same batch. The 4 of you scream in a kitchen at 11 at night, and 6 strangers scream with you. Nobody says the rule out loud that night. The batch is not a class. It is a shortlist. It gets sorted in public on one afternoon by strangers. Then somebody reads out what you actually signed. $500,000 total. It arrives in two pieces. $125,000 on a post-money safe in return for 7% of the company.
$375,000 on an uncapped safe with the most favored nation clause. That one converts on whatever terms your next investors get. 7%. You are 21 and you just sold the 14th of everything you will ever build here. It feels cheap that night. It is supposed to. Because $500,000 is not money. Remember that. $500,000 is a number of months. Level 4. The batch. The batch runs 3 months. It runs 4 times a year now. Winter, spring, summer, fall. You have to be here. Not on a call. Here. Founders relocate to the Bay Area for the batch because the whole thing is built on being in the room. It opens with a 3-day in-person kickoff. Then weekly meetups in San Francisco. Group office hours every 2 weeks. One-on-one office hours whenever you ask. Tuesday dinner with a guest speaker. The dinners are the part people remember. Somebody who built something enormous stands up and tells you it was mostly luck and stubbornness. You believe half of it. The wrong half. Everything narrows to 2 questions. Are people using it? Is that number going up? That is the entire syllabus. Everything else is noise. You walk into office hours with a chart. A partner looks at it for 9 seconds. He asks what happened in week 3. You do not know. You go find out. That is the whole method. Somebody takes your excuses away every 2 weeks. Now the money. You pay yourself about $50,000 a year. That is normal here. Most batch founders land between $50,000 and $75,000. 2 founders on that is $100,000 a year before anything else. Servers, legal, the bunk beds you are still sleeping in. You burn around $30,000 a month once you hire 1 engineer. $500,000 divided by $30,000 is under 17 months. That is what the check actually is. Not wealth. A countdown with a start date. Every single decision now gets made against that countdown. Week 5 is when your body sends the invoice. You get sick and stay sick for 11 days. Not dramatic, just a low fever that will not leave. You miss a customer call because you fell asleep sitting up at 4 in the afternoon. 20 minutes. Gone. You do not remember closing your eyes. That is what sleep restriction does. It takes the seconds without asking permission. The customer does not reschedule. Small loss. Real one. You start writing everything down because you cannot trust your memory anymore. Nadia calls on a Thursday in week 6. You are back home in 3 weeks, she says. You are not. You know it while she is still talking. She does not shout. She asks one question. When does this part end? You say after demo day. You are already lying, and you both hear it. She stops calling in week 8. There is no fight. That is the part that stays with you. Then week 9. Elias tells you in the kitchen, standing up, at 1 in the morning. He is done. His father is sick. He has not seen him in 5 months. He is not weak, and he is not quitting on you. He is doing arithmetic you refuse to do. Roughly 35% of founding teams go through a co-founder breakup. In a 2 or 3 person team, there is around a 23% chance one of them walks inside 3 years. You knew the statistic. You just assumed it was about other people. He signs the paperwork the same week. He is fair about it. He takes less than he could. You have 3 weeks until demo day. You have a product, a countdown, and 1 chair. Level 5. Demo day. Demo day is where the batch stops being a group. For 12 weeks you helped each other. Now every founder gets ranked in public, on the same afternoon, by the same people. The batch that carried you is the thing that sorts you. You get 1 minute. That is the format now. 1 minute is about 150 words. You will write more drafts of those 150 words than you wrote of the entire application. You cut your origin story. You cut the market size. You keep the number that goes up. There are thousands of investors watching. They are also watching 190 other companies. Then it is over, and you are standing in a hallway again. Here is the mechanic nobody explains beforehand. Investors press a like button on your profile. You get an email every time. Then the handshake window opens. If you answer an interested investor an hour late, you have probably lost them. That is not a metaphor. That is the actual pace. You get 31 likes. It feels like winning. 31 likes is not $1. It is 31 people willing to take a meeting.
Maya and Tom pitch 4 slots after you. They are good. They are very good. 2 weeks later, they are still co-founders, and they are not together anymore. Nobody in the batch is surprised. Everyone in the batch says nothing. Because here's the part the highlight reel skips. Around 45% of YC companies reach a Series A, which is the same sentence as this one. More than half do not. Now you go and find out which half you are in. Level 6, the raise. Raising is not a pitch, it is a conversion funnel, and the numbers are brutal. Contact 100 investors. Around 30 to 40 will take a meeting. 2 to 5 will actually write a check. Most founders have 100 to 200 conversations to close one seed round. Pitch to check runs around 5%, so you build a list of 220 names. You are on calls for 9 weeks. You learn what a no sounds like here. It almost never sounds like no. It sounds like great progress, let us stay close. It sounds like we are early for this. Most of the time, it sounds like nothing at all, forever. You get 14 real meetings out of the first 60 emails. You get 0 checks out of those 14. That is a normal month. It does not feel normal at hour 90 of the week. The market you are raising into is split in two. Median seed round in 2026 sits around $3.1 million. Median post-money valuation hit $24 million, an all-time high. But that median is dragged upward by AI companies raising at prices most founders will never see. Everyone else is negotiating something far more ordinary. You close $2.8 million. It takes 11 weeks and 3 term sheet conversations that went nowhere. You are elated for about 4 days. Then somebody sends you the cap table, and you learn what 7% means over time. YC's 7% locked the moment you signed. Every safe you added after that diluted you, not them. Then the priced round converts everything at once. A seed lead typically takes about 20%. The option pool refresh takes another 10 to 15. 2 founders started at 50 and 50. After the batch, roughly 45 each. After the seed, closer to 36. Take a Series A later, and you are looking at the mid-20s, each. The 7% shrinks too, on the way down. That is not the point. The point is you now understand which number was fixed and which number was yours. And one more thing happens that quarter. A company from your batch stops posting. No announcement. Their site just becomes a landing page with no login button. Roughly 18% of all companies YC has ever funded are already inactive. Nobody says their name at the next dinner. That is the whole obituary. And that is with YC's name on the door. Across all new American businesses, close to half are gone within 5 years. The badge does not remove the odds. It moves them a little. Level 7. The house at the end of the street. You move out of the bunk in month 14. Not into the house at the end of the street. You did go and look up what that number is. In March of 2026, one company was paying $27,000 a month for a 6-bedroom on Russian Hill. You looked up the rest of that market too, because at some point you had to know. A 5-story house in North Beach, 4 bedrooms, rooftop jacuzzi, a DJ setup, going for $30,000 a month. A founder offering $30,000 for something with 8 to 12 bedrooms. Venture firms circling mega mansions at up to $75,000 a month. That is the actual ceiling in this city. Nobody shows you that at the bunk bed stage. You get a 2-bedroom with your engineer and 1 desk that is yours. You still sleep 5 to 6 hours. You keep telling yourself that will change after the Series A. It did not change after demo day. It did not change after the seed.
You are running out of after. Nadia is engaged. You find out from a photograph. Elias texts you in month 15. He works at another company from your batch now. Real salary, 8 hours of sleep. He asks how it is going. You type 3 paragraphs and send 1 line. He is not a cautionary tale, and he is not a failure. He is a person who counted the cost and paid a different one. Studies of entrepreneurs keep finding the same shape. In one widely cited survey of 242 founders, 72% reported a lifetime history of at least one mental health concern. In the comparison group, it was 48. You do not need a study. You need a Saturday. The zoom out. Now stand back and look at what you are actually inside of.
YC has funded 5,668 companies. Around 200 join every batch, 4 batches a year. It takes 7% of each one at entry. Roughly 2% of those companies ever become worth $1 billion. The portfolio has produced over 80 of them. Combined alumni value runs past $600 billion. And the top 10 companies account for something like 65% of the returns. Read that arithmetic slowly, with yourself inside it. YC does not need you to win. It needs the batch to contain someone who does. Your 120 hours were yours, every one of them. The 7% was theirs from the first week. That is not a scam. Nobody lied to you. The terms were on a public page before you applied. It is just a different game than the one you thought you were entering. You thought you were being selected. You were being bought into, cheaply, alongside 199 other companies, one of which will pay for all the rest. And here is the answer to the question from the first minute. The 120 hours did not buy the house at the end of the street. They bought you a position in someone else's portfolio at a price set before you started. The distance between the bunk bed and that house was never work. It was odds. Somewhere in San Francisco tonight, a 21-year-old is signing for a top bunk at $1,650 a month. He has 11 users. 4 of them are friends. He has a video to film on a fire escape. He will tell you the 120 hours are the price of admission. They are not. They are the ticket. The draw happens somewhere else, in a room he will never sit in. And the house at the end of the street was never the finish line. It was just a longer lease, signed by someone who is also still awake. Watch this next if you want to see what happens when the money is enormous and you still cannot touch it, inside the AI labs, where the whole paycheck is paper.